This question is design circular key. Deque. Deque stands for double-ended key. Now we have to implement following few functions such as insert front, insert at the last, delete from the front, then delete from the last, then get elements from the front, get elements from the rear end, that is from the last, then check whether given queue is empty, given queue is full. In case of full, we will be given a value, length, size of the queue. So let's go to the implementation. Okay. So I am using Python here. It's a Python syntax. Now I am using list. So this data is a list, okay, and key we are given, key is the size of the queue. Now insert front implementation. Let's start. Insert front. We have to insert element if we have some size. If the size exceeds, then we cannot insert into the queue. Okay. So let's check. Length of the data is less than queue. Then only insert at the 0th index, as it is insert front. So insert at the 0th index and value is the we have to insert and return true, else return false. Okay. Next one. Insert at the last. Same case. If queue is full, we cannot insert. Else, if size is less than queue, then we can insert at the last. We have to insert at the last, so we can use append function. Append adds element at the end of the list and return true, else return false. Delete from the front. So remove the first element from the list. So check. In order to delete element, we have to check that if element is present or not. If element is not present, then how we can delete it? Check whether length of the queue list is equal to 0, then we cannot delete, return false. Else, just pop the first element, okay, and return true. In case of delete last, check whether there are elements in the list. If not, then return false. Okay, this is return false. Else, present, elements are present. Okay, then pop the last element. Here -1 means last element. I would like to give you more information that Python supports negative index. Okay, so it will return true. Get front. Just check whether first element is written. We have to return the first element. Right? So check if element is present, length is present. This length is there are few elements in the list. If it is not equal to 0, there are no elements in the list. So return -1. Else return with 0th index, 0th element from the list. Okay. Get rear, get a last element. Similar. Check whether elements are present. If not present, then return -1. Return -1. Else return the last element from the list. Okay. Then check is empty. Checking queue is empty or not. In order the queue is empty when the length of the data is equal to 0. Okay. If there are no elements are present, means it is empty. So length will be 0. So length is equal to 0, then it is empty and return true. Else return false. This then we should check the queue is full when the size of the list is equal to k, because k is the maximum number of elements you can add into the list. So if it is equal, then return true, else return false. So this is the accepted solution. Okay. Thank you and bye bye.